Welcome to Theology, a podcast about theology with the G's. My name is Benjamin.
And I'm Christina.
We are the G's.
We are the G's. It's the best time of the year.
This is your favorite time of the year.
I love this time of year.
For someone who complains so much about winter, you do like Christmas a lot.
December is the exception. It is the giant exception to my detest. To my detest? That's not right.
I don't know.
To my... Oh, it's failing me.
The words escape you.
To the amount... Oh, man. This is tough.
No.
This is not going to work.
No words coming.
To the
what?
December is the exception to the rule that I hate winter.
I see. Like, do you like all of December? Yeah, you like all of December.
I love all of December.
But then, like, as soon as Christmas is over, like...
I love... Probably my favorite week of the year is December 25th. Well, I love Christmas Eve, too.
Right.
But the week after Christmas...
Yeah.
Oh, it's the best.
The best.
Best feels. It's like my lazy homebody personality.
Yeah.
In a week. That's like the point of the week.
Yeah.
Is to be me. So I love it.
It is pretty great.
It also doesn't hurt that my birthday's in this month.
Right.
So it's like a double whammy of
double whammy.
love.
Birthday month.
Yeah. Birthday month.
Birthday month. It is
so
hard.
I'm excited.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's good because you've had a pretty good winter so far. There's been like no snow.
I know. It's been wonderful.
It's been pretty magical.
I just know that January and Feb will be
bad.
Horrible.
Saving it up.
Death traps of cold. That's all right.
Mother Earth is saving it up.
Ooh. All right. We could go there. Let's rip that one apart.
Let's not. Okay, so well, I mean, if you're
we
listening
don't
to this,
believe in Mother Earth, okay?
No. Okay, well, if you're listening to this when it releases, it is essentially like the eve of the Christmas season, the Advent season.
Mm-hmm.
The next Sunday will be the first Sunday of Advent for Sundays, and then Christmas Eve and Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
So it's here. You wait all year for it, and then all of a sudden it's like, bam.
I feel like this year there was almost no build-up at all. It's just like...
Well, I mean, we haven't really started yet.
That's true, but usually I feel like I'm like, oh, got to get me through November to get to December.
Yeah.
I don't think I had that thought once this year.
It's basic. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, okay, so we haven't been listening to any Christmas music yet.
No, I'm actually shocked that... I've kind of changed my tune on that.
Yeah.
I used to be like, as long as you want, as early as you want.
Like how early?
Get on it. Like, I don't know.
September?
No, okay. That's extreme. But November, I would definitely be listening.
Anytime after Halloween.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And now I'm kind of like December 1st.
December 1st.
I don't really listen to Christmas music until December 1st.
We went out to eat tonight, and they were playing Christmas music, and I didn't like it.
It was bad.
It was bad.
That's because they were playing bad Christmas music.
Well, I'm like an old, grumpy person.
You are. You're kind of the Grinch.
I don't like any Christmas music that's not like Christian Christmas carols.
Yeah.
Nothing. No Mariah Carey.
I know.
No.
You have like... this is an incorrect opinion, okay? Because there's lots of great...
No. And it's
Bing
not
Crosby. I still haven't been able to win you over to that side.
I mean, some of his songs are Christmas carols.
Okay, but even the ones that are not are great.
No. It's not even that I just like I don't like it or like I'm indifferent. It's like I
you despise it.
Yeah, I despise is pretty strong, but actually it might be what it is.
It might be strong.
I just don't like it. I don't like it at all. But I do love Christmas and I do love the Advent season.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like What?
You don't like the kitschy stuff.
Yeah, I don't like the kitschy stuff. But alas, it's here. The whole point of this episode and the time at which we're releasing it is so that we might better prepare ourselves for Christmas. Because if you're like us, it comes really quickly and then it's gone. Mm-hmm. And it's over in a flash. Mm-hmm. And
it's sad.
It's sad because you look forward to it for so long. I find it sad because often I think I'm looking forward to Christmas for the wrong reasons. Mm-hmm. And so it's like hard to separate out like North American secular Christmas with like the meaning of Christmas.
Right.
And do it well.
Can you like both?
I think, yeah, it's possible.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll discuss. I mean, okay, so we've talked about Christmas music. I don't like Christmas music other than Christmas carols. I love Christmas carols.
Mm-hmm. But here's my thing. Mm-hmm. Okay. I love both Christmas carols and just Christmas songs. Mm-hmm. But there are bad versions of both.
Yes. I mean, that is true.
I like the versions I like. I love the versions I like.
Yeah.
And I really can't stand the ones that I don't. Even of Christmas carols that I'm like, ooh, no.
Yeah, my Grinch does know no bounds because I like the Christmas carols sung pretty traditionally.
A certain way.
And if you're changing up lyrics...
See, and I feel like before we were married, you weren't so... I feel like that's partially my influence on you.
I think it is partially your influence.
I also am like I like it traditional.
Yeah. Okay. So part of it was that I think my childhood growing up, I wasn't exposed to a lot of Christmas carols outside of like the
mainstream,
the main ones.
Yeah.
Like Joy to the World, Hark the Herald. Mm-hmm. So there were Christmas carols that I heard sung by King's Kaleidoscope that I did not know had an actual normal melody
that
to
they
it.
had changed.
That I didn't know they had changed it. And so those were the versions that I knew.
Yeah.
And so then like listening to like what they were actually like, I was like, ugh. But I have actually come around.
Because it's not what you're used to.
It just wasn't what I used to do. But anyways, don't be changing words to Joy to the World or Hark the Herald. Don't be adding verses, no choruses.
I think that's the true fuddy-duddy in me. Like, don't add a chorus. It doesn't need a chorus.
It doesn't. It was fine the way it was.
It was beautiful the way it was.
Joy to the World is my favorite Christmas carol. I love it. Unspeakable Joy kills it. It's like, I don't even want to sing this song anymore. It was perfect the way it was. I don't know why Chris Tomlin felt like he needed to add.
Was it Chris Tomlin?
I think so.
Because we should probably fact check that before we're laying blame.
Okay,
but I wouldn't be surprised if it was. Because he loves the chorus.
Unspeakable Joy.
The man loves the hymn chorus, and
it looks like it was Chris Tomlin.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, Amazing Grace.
Yeah, don't even. We've already discussed that.
Yeah, it was Chris Tomlin.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Chris. It was perfect the way it was. And you know what?
Many people love that version.
I know that nobody is probably agreeing with me, and that's fine. I just love the 4 stanzas. They're beautiful on their own.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, how do we feel about Santa?
Not a big fan. It's like, it's not that I think it's that I don't get the hype. Like, I don't understand why Santa has to be a part of it.
Yeah. Okay, so like in what regard?
I'm saying like, I think for a lot of people, keeping the miracle of Santa alive for their kids is like, it's a thing. It's a big deal.
Yeah.
Or like it's very important to them. Mm-hmm. I just don't get it.
Yeah.
And like
you didn't grow up believing in Santa?
No, like never really. I don't think. And I feel weird lying to my kids. I'm not gonna lie to my kids about that. That feels bad to me. And also, selfishly, I want credit for the presents.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
I also don't like the taking pictures with Santa.
Yeah, none of our kids have pictures with Santa.
I just don't care about it. Maybe I should. I just don't.
I mean, it would be kind of cute, but also we're so lazy. It's
Can
like,
you imagine our second-born child
yeah, no, she would
going
just
for
weep.
a picture with Santa? She would
Weep.
lose her
I mean,
mind.
actually, I think all of them
Oh.
would, apart from maybe our third-born.
The 4-month-old, she could handle
Yeah,
it.
she could handle it. Yeah, I'm like getting them dressed up, going to a mall, waiting in line.
To have them cry.
No, I'm not into it. If you're into it, that's awesome. I'm not into it. So, okay, here's my one. If you haven't heard already, we're not going to be teaching our kids about Santa and that he comes and does his thing.
It's also like, it seems like a lot of work
I
to
think-
keep that like fable
I mean, our
alive.
kids are not going to school. They're going to probably be homeschooled. So it wouldn't be that hard.
No. I mean, like all the hoopla you have to do
Yes.
around Christmas to make it seem
Mhm.
like Santa brought
Yeah.
the gifts.
Okay, so for somebody who is clearly stating we're not going to teach our kids about Santa and perpetuate a lie, we did grow up believing in Santa in my household.
Oh,
Did you
I
not
don't
know
know if I knew that.
that?
That's very interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if it was like a conscious or a non-conscious thought, but the
Ooh.
reason why I know this is because one year my opa came dressed as Santa to our house.
I have heard about this.
And
It's-
he had a suit and he grew out his beard. And
Were you little enough
I
that
was-
you didn't know it was Opa?
I figured it out at some point during the morning.
Okay.
But at least initially, it was like,
Santa's
oh my
here.
goodness, Santa's here, and he's bringing presents.
Wow.
This is crazy. Now,
okay.
you know,
That's
like,
pretty fun.
yeah, and it's a pretty great memory.
Yeah.
It is a pretty great memory. Now, at the time, Kristen probably knew right away,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
And Mackenzie, he was probably like, dreams come true.
Yeah.
So my thing is like, when people are like, if you teach your kids about Santa and then you lie to them and they figure out it's a lie, they're going to question everything that you say. It's like, now they're going to question because Jesus is all knowing and he knows when you've been bad or good. And they're going to question I'm like, okay, I don't
necessarily agree with that.
Yeah, I think you can be like, don't lie to your kids because
Yeah.
lying is never right.
There are other reasons not to lie to your kid.
And it not being like your motivating factor being like, I think my kids will question their faith when they're older because we
Right.
lied to them about Santa.
Right.
Like, yeah. They'll probably question their faith for other reasons.
Yeah. Kids are
Not-
pretty smart. They can differentiate.
Yeah, not about Santa. But anyways, I'm not as like, I don't have the hate on for Santa, but I'm also not going to lie to my
Right.
kids.
I think it could be really instructive and a good lesson to go through, like teaching them about St. Nicholas
Yes.
and the history
Mhm.
of that. I think that's really cool.
Yeah. And St. Nicholas Day,
Oh, yeah.
I did not know at all about St. Nicholas Day
It's
until
the best.
we weren't married. We were,
No, I did it for you.
I guess we would have been dating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, I was so proud of that.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, although probably those who are listening are in my family, so they'll know. St. Nicholas Day is December 6th. So start the tradition in your home if you want, because it's really fun.
Mm-hmm.
And you just put out St. Nicholas brings little presents and puts them in your shoes.
Mm-hmm.
So there are little presents in your shoes when you wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
Usually it's like mostly treats.
Yeah. It's
Candy.
not like toys.
No, I mean, yeah, for our kids, I would do like one little
Okay,
tiny toy,
okay.
and then
Yeah.
the rest would be treats.
I think the great thing about St. Nicholas Day is that at least for kids, December 6th is not a really memorable day.
Totally. So it can be a surprise.
It's almost
every time,
always a surprise, right,
Yeah.
for the kids
Yeah.
to wake up and have candy in your shoes.
which is really fun.
Yeah, lots of fun. It was a surprise for me.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
My roommate.
Ben's roommate I like smuggled him all the goods, and I was like, put this in Ben's shoe after he goes to bed or early in the morning. Make sure he doesn't see. I was very, very strict about it, and he
Yeah.
actually pulled it off.
He pulled
so
it off,
There was
yeah.
stuff in your shoes.
It was
in the
great.
morning, and I was pretty proud of that.
Yeah, I see. Again, it's like, did I even grow up a Christian? How did I not know what St. Nicholas Day was?
It's not common.
Yeah.
I think it's a German thing.
Oh, it's like, again, my grandfather's German.
Yeah, well,
I don't know. Whatever.
um,
That's a great Christmas tradition.
it was great also because my family didn't do stockings, so it was kind of
Yeah,
our
right, okay.
stockings, and you get them early, so That was fun.
Yeah. No stockings.
Nope.
Oh, that's sad.
I know.
Stockings was like our favorite part of Christmas.
Which we could get into that. I don't understand that. You guys are like getting, well, I feel like nowadays.
Well, now it doesn't make
Nowadays,
sense.
the stockings are not
Yeah. But like as a
the
kid,
most exciting part.
as a kid, you knew you could wake up before your parents and you could open your stocking.
Okay.
We didn't have to
Okay.
wait till our parents were up. So that was awesome.
Yeah, that's a good rule.
And it's just like basically like a thing full of candy.
Yeah,
So
okay.
it was pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Next Christmas tradition. Christmas trees.
Love it. I love a Christmas tree.
Real or fake?
It's got to be real for me.
It's got to be real.
Mm-hmm.
Fake is... it's fake.
Fake is fine. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. I mean, if you don't want to deal with the mess or you don't love the smell of fresh pine tree in your home. But I like real.
Yeah. I like real as well.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. But it's a pagan ritual, so...
Right. It's a pagan altar.
Yeah.
That we bow down to. Oh my goodness.
That is a legitimate...
In truth,
some people...
though, this is like becoming a fad, I feel.
No Christmas trees?
Yes. No, just like in Christian circles in general, that like not just the Christmas tree. The Christmas tree is a big one, but all of Christmas. Like the celebration of Christmas on December 25th is like a no-no all of a sudden.
I mean, yeah, it's also like, I think it's tied with people like not celebrating Easter because Easter is a pagan holiday.
Right.
Yeah, how do you feel about...
Well, I watched a Wes Huff video in
Wes Huff
preparation for this, okay? Because I knew that was bunk, but I didn't exactly know why. Or like I couldn't really defend it myself. So the short answer is it's not pagan, okay? So Christmas trees, you can't really pinpoint them to pagan origins, but... Can
you pinpoint them to, for sure, Christian origins, or does anybody actually know?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's definitely Christian origin. The question is just how far back did it actually start? Okay. There's some debate about that. But the claim, right, is that Christmas trees originate in Druid and pagan practices of bringing pine trees into your home to ward off nature spirits. Okay. And that's just false.
They didn't do it at all?
So there were some pagan ceremonies or practices that had to do with trees. Okay. But there's nothing specifically linking them to like pine trees or bringing them into your home. Yeah. There was like some of them liked the oak tree, but none of those pagan practices resembled what would become Christmas trees at all. Okay. So it's either back in the 8th century. Yep. Saint Boniface.
Good dude.
I assume good dude. I don't know anything about him except for the locals, wherever he was. I don't even know where he was. Were they dedicated an oak tree to Thor, and he came and cut it down. Nice. And after he didn't get struck by lightning, he dedicated the tree to Jesus.
Nice. Did he bring it in his home?
No. So the thought is that this is where the tree thing originally came from, possibly, but that's like up for debate. The next thing that was like, this actually was kind of the first pictures of Christmas trees. They were called paradise trees in the 1500s. All right. And at Christmas time, they were decorated. These fir trees were decorated with fruit, and it was about the Garden of Eden. It was supposed to represent the fruit in the Garden of Eden. Okay. And so they would enact plays that depicted the Genesis story. And on Christmas Eve, they would act out the Genesis story by the paradise tree.
Which part of the Genesis story?
That's a great question.
Like Genesis 1, 2, or Genesis 3?
I don't know. I'm assuming like creation
Sure, yeah,
and
okay.
then the fall into sin. But he didn't go into detail, so.
The Tower of Babel part of Genesis?
Sorry. I'm sure it was the
I know.
creation story. Okay. No, it was Abraham.
Yeah, the sacrifice of Isaac.
Okay, and so the paradise trees were for sure a thing,
Yeah.
and that was kind of the start. But there's also a story of Martin Luther that linked him with the first kind of Christmas tree thing.
Okay.
Which would have been, I don't know, when was Martin Luther again? When was the
around 1500s?
1500s? Yeah, so it might have been simultaneously at the same time.
Yeah.
But anyway, apparently he was walking through a winter forest of pine trees, and it was lit up with stars, and it was so beautiful that he decided to cut down a pine tree, bring it into his house, and put candles on it to like remind him of the stars or whatever.
It's crazy.
Yes.
Real candles.
Until like quite recently. I'm pretty sure in Germany they still put real candles on their Christmas trees.
I remember somebody from church saying that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because that's a fire hazard.
Yeah, but I mean, people do it. They've been doing it for a long time. Anyway, so they were doing this in Germany all the way back then. It kind of, with people moving, settling North America, apparently there's records of people doing it in Canada just prior to the 1700s. It went to Britain when Queen Victoria married a German, Prince Albert. In the 19th century. So anyway, it's not pagan.
It's not pagan.
Okay.
Here's my question. If it was...
I was going to ask you that, babe.
Oh, babe.
Love that.
Well, who's going to answer the question?
We can both give our opinions.
Okay, you go.
Okay, well, first ask the question.
Okay, so if it did for sure have pagan roots, should we not be doing it?
Shoot, I was going to ask you this. Part of me says, you can correct me if I'm wrong, okay? Whatever. If you have a good argument. I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah, that's my answer too. I don't care.
Okay. Like, even if the pagans brought trees into their homes to ward off evil spirits, and then Christians were like, that looks cool, having a tree in your home.
Yeah.
Let's put it up at Christmas time. I'm not putting it in my house to ward off evil spirits.
Yeah.
So what's the problem?
Yeah. So for like me, I feel like, again, it's the argument that I've heard is like, you can't celebrate Christmas, you can't celebrate Easter, you can't, because these are pagan holidays. And that means you're worshiping...
It's just like
the Easter god it's like, well,
no,
I'm not.
It doesn't mean that I'm worshiping the Easter god.
Yeah.
Because I'm not worshiping the
not.
Easter god. Like the other argument that he was talking about on the video was that December 25th came from a pagan festival or whatever, the date, which it didn't, first of all. Christians were doing it in the 4th century on December 25th before any of those pagan festivals. But it's like, so what?
Yeah.
So what if the Christians wanted to celebrate something on the same day as like a counter to those pagan festivals, even if that were true?
Right.
Who cares?
Yeah, who cares? I know Jesus wasn't born on December 25th. He was born likely in the springtime. I know when we celebrate Resurrection Sunday, it's probably not exactly when Jesus was crucified, although it might have been close. I don't care. Like, the point of it is to remember and celebrate Jesus' birth and to remember and celebrate Jesus' resurrection.
Yeah.
That's what we are celebrating.
Yeah. And it's like, by now, it's a tradition.
Yes.
It's a rich cultural tradition as well.
Yeah.
Why not celebrate on December 25th? If they had chosen September 1st and it had been like at the same time as the harvest festivals.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Who cares? Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't really get the argument. But, I mean, I don't know if we were
it's
like, does that make you change your opinions on like yoga?
Well, okay, well, I was just going to say, it doesn't, so again, it's like maybe my reasoning doesn't make perfect sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can stretch
Yeah.
and do stretches
Yeah.
that might be yoga poses
Yeah.
if you don't know anything about yoga.
Yeah.
And is that bad?
I mean, if it is, then I'm doing it.
Totally. It's like I stretch my body,
Yeah.
and I'm sure some of those stretches happen to be yoga poses
Yeah.
that I don't even know.
Like
I'm not worshiping a god
Yeah.
by stretching. However, like if you're actually going to a yoga studio
Sure.
and purposefully doing yoga poses,
to worship the sun god.
there can be a lot of weird,
Yes.
like spiritual elements to a yoga class. I understand that.
Yeah.
And the way that they talk about
Mm-hmm.
whatever, setting intention and
Right. Yeah.
getting into a certain pose
Mhm.
that represents something, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say yoga is not, yoga is like completely harmless. I wouldn't say that.
Mm-hmm.
But stretching on my own time,
Yeah.
I've never done yoga in my life.
Yeah.
I don't think that's harmful. I
Yeah.
think it's really good for my body, actually.
Yeah. Well, we're on the same page. I think and then as that relates back to Christmas, if bringing a tree into your home to
Right.
you is a way that you're trying to ward off evil spirits,
Right.
and you bow down and you worship the tree, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't bring a tree into your home if that's the
Right.
trap that you might find yourself falling into.
Yeah.
But when we go buy a tree at IKEA and we bring it to our home and we decorate it with lights, and to us it's a festive celebratory reminder of Christ's birth, and it's part of the Christmas tradition,
Mm-hmm.
I don't really see how that's us worshiping a tree.
Yeah. And just because you, just because you walk toward the tree, bend over to pick up Christmas gifts on Christmas morning, that does not mean you're bowing down
Man,
and
that's an
worshiping
actual
the tree.
argument.
Somebody in this video, West Huff is like, somebody actually commented this on my Twitter thing that I posted about it, that because you're picking up the Christmas present,
Yeah.
and that requires you to bend at the waist to pick it up, that means you're bowing down to the tree. It's like,
Ooh.
okay, that's insane.
I think we've lost the plot
Seriously,
a little bit.
it's like, sure, okay, it does matter what we do with our bodies.
Mhm.
It also matters what you're thinking in your head while you're doing that thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, could go on for a long time.
Okay, we should move on.
Okay.
But good discussion. Okay. So what is the meaning of Christmas then? We've talked about Christmas trees, obviously touched on presents and Santa and Christmas carols, yada yada. What is the meaning of Christmas?
Mm. The meaning of Christmas is...
Give the quote from Charlie Brown Christmas.
That's the meaning of Christmas, Charlie Brown. He just quotes Luke 2. He just reads Luke 2. And then he says,
yeah.
And that's the meaning of Christmas,
that's
Charlie
the meaning of
Brown.
Christmas, Charlie Brown.
Which is also one of my favorite
Yeah.
little Christmas traditions. The meaning of Christmas is celebrating that Christ came
Mm-hmm.
as a baby.
Yeah.
And the miracle
Mm-hmm.
that God did
Mm-hmm.
in making that happen.
Mm-hmm.
And what's the second meaning?
That he's coming again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's your favorite thing.
That's my favorite thing. I think obviously Christmas has been co-opted by secular materialism to be all about presents. And I understand why it has been, right? Like if the original meaning of buying and giving presents to one another in a Christian context was to remind us and celebrate about the greatest gift of Christ's birth, I can see why a secular society has just co-opted that into just buying presents. And that's fine because I'm not going to blame secular people for doing secular things. What I will blame Christians for is, and this sounds bad, focusing too much on Christ's birth at Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
That may sound...
Don't clip that.
Yeah, you can clip that. You can clip that. Christmas, I think, primarily should be a reminder, yes, that Christ came, but that he's coming again. So the word Advent means arrival. And for a Christian with a fuller picture of where we are in the timeline of redemption, we understand that Christ already came. Yes, he already came, but we have a promise in Scripture that he's coming again. And I don't think there's enough emphasis in the Christmas season among Christians about preparing our hearts, not for the arrival of Christ as a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Because when we talk about that, like, prepare your hearts, like,
right. Mm-hmm.
what are we preparing our
That's what
hearts
people
for?
are talking about.
Yeah, like we can't prepare our hearts for Christ's arrival as a baby.
Yeah, he already
did that.
Yeah.
So what are we preparing our hearts for? Or we're using the season to prepare our hearts for when Jesus comes again.
That's a good word. I think people don't quite realize that.
Yeah.
It's like we're not, even though we are reading maybe things about his birth and we're celebrating his birth and we're thankful for his birth, we don't have to prepare for that. Like we're not preparing for December 25th.
Right.
Just to prepare for, I don't know, his birth.
Right.
That celebration. We should be preparing our hearts for the second coming.
Yeah. Yeah. And so even when we sing songs like Come Thou Long Expected Jesus or O Come Emmanuel, we can sing those songs like placing ourselves in the shoes of the Jewish people awaiting the arrival of the Messiah as a baby.
Right.
But we're not awaiting the arrival of the Messiah as a baby. We're waiting the arrival of the Messiah as a ruling king on a horse coming to judge the world. And so when I sing Come Thou Long Expected Jesus, I'm not saying come Jesus as a baby. I'm saying come Jesus as a king.
Right.
When I sing O Come Emmanuel, I'm not singing come Emmanuel as a baby. I'm singing come Emmanuel as a king. And so I think inadvertently we've co-opted singing songs like O Come Emmanuel, thinking about like O Come Christmas Day, because then I get to remember Jesus's birth.
Right.
But we really should be singing that with the heart of O Come Emmanuel, Jesus, I'm expecting you to come now, any day, to come and make all things right and to restore this world.
Yeah. It can be both.
It can be both, and it should be both. I'm not saying that we don't remember the birth of Christ on Christmas. Of course,
or that
we
sing those songs thinking of the perspective of the Jewish people
for sure
who are waiting.
For sure. Absolutely. But if we think about ourselves as like in the already but not yet, we do have a remarkable similarity to the Jewish people awaiting the arrival of Christ, where we have heard a promise that hasn't been fulfilled yet, but we know it will come to pass. So too we now have heard a promise that has not been fulfilled yet that we know will come to pass. And so that's what we should be preparing our hearts for.
That's good.
So if I'm ever a pastor in the Advent season, I'm not going to preach on Isaiah or Luke. I'm going to preach out of Revelation, because Revelation is all about the coming of Christ. And so how can we better prepare our hearts to welcome him as the king and the ruler of this world?
Might also preach on Isaiah.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. I'm just bombastic at this point.
No, that's good. That's a good reminder.
Yeah. I mean, there are so many incredible things about the actual Christmas story, that Jesus came as a baby, the incarnation in itself, right? That Jesus became, the Son of God became man. That's incredible. And it's something to wonder at and to marvel at. And the story of Mary and her faith and Joseph.
Let's get into how we prepare.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. So as I'm saying is like, okay, we want to talk about like preparing our hearts for Christmas. How should we prepare and how can we prepare?
Right.
And I think one of the things that I have struggled with is letting Christmas just sneak up on me, where it's like you're busy with life and work and school or whatever. And
I find you're just waiting for like the Christmas break.
Right.
Like you're just waiting to be off work. You're waiting to get to that like holiday vacation mode. And then all of a sudden it's there and you're like, what are we doing?
Right. Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah. Or like the last week leading up to Christmas is just frenetic with buying presents and food prep and all that sorts of stuff. And so I guess my advice to myself is to start earlier than I think I need to and be intentional about not letting the Christmas season pass by me. Because again, if the point is to prepare our hearts for the arrival of Christ as a king, as a king on a horse, that expectation has to last beyond the Christmas season, right? Like I can't just be expectant of Jesus' return for the month of December.
Right.
I need to be expectant of Jesus' return in January and February and the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Because that's what we're called to, right? Like, I can't remember which gospel it is, but like the parable of the people who have the lamps lit, the women who are like they always have oil in the lamp because they're always waiting for Christ to come, right? So I want the Christmas season to prepare me and launch me into the new year with a renewed expectation and eager desire for the coming of Christ.
Right.
Right. So,
and it is like this can be a special time.
Yeah.
That is set aside specifically for that as you build up to Christmas.
Yeah.
But yes, it should be close to our thoughts throughout the year.
Yeah. Yeah. That's at least my hope for sure. Yeah, is to think with eternity in mind. But I mean, thinking about the actual Christmas story itself, I do think it's important to think about the actual miracle of the Christmas story.
Like you could spend a lot of time and a lot of like reading into the incarnation.
For sure.
And what that means.
Yeah. I mean, so yeah, there's the whole incarnation part where it's like God the Son becoming man, what that even means. How is that even possible? What does that mean, like theologically? What does that mean for God to be a man? There's all sorts of things there. There's all sorts of depths to think about there.
Yeah.
I think also as a Christian who has grown up with the Christmas story, the details just become normal. It's like Mary and the Joseph and the baby and Caesar and the census. It's like, if you actually think about that story, it's actually insane, right? One of the reasons why it is one of the most pervasive stories in the world. Like, you could ask secular people, tell me the story of Jesus and the baby, and they would probably get you most of the details right. The fact that Mary, who is like a 13-year-old girl, is visited by an angel and told that she's going to have a baby, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's
and that she said, okay.
Yeah, your will be done. Let it be. The fact that she's betrothed to Joseph and that Joseph, I mean, he's going to quietly divorce her, but then an angel appears to him, and that he doesn't I think he had every right in the time to bring her before a Jewish council and have her stoned to death, right? Yeah. Because obviously there's no other way to get pregnant, and he doesn't do that. Yeah. That's incredible.
And he wasn't going to do that.
Yeah. That wasn't even his first thought. Yeah. So that's incredible. Thinking about the geopolitical events that are going on at the time and the census, and that God used the Roman census, the evil intentions of a man to essentially calculate how big his empire is, to move Mary and Joseph to the town of Bethlehem so that Jesus could be born where he was prophesied to be born. Amazing.
And then there's a whole thing of Joseph gets another dream. They have to go to Egypt. Right. And there's more prophecies fulfilled because they're fleeing to Egypt and then coming out of Egypt. Yeah. It's all just a perfect network of God's plan. Yeah. That has to unfold. For sure. For all these prophecies to be fulfilled. Yeah.
And so I think for me, preparing my heart is to, I guess, refamiliarize myself with the story and how incredible of a story it actually is, and know that it's not just it's not a fiction story, that this actually took place and God orchestrated all of these things so that it would come to pass in the way that he decreed it would. Yeah. Is amazing.
I think I would encourage people to kind of just sit in the first few chapters of Luke. Don't start at Luke 2. Start all the way in Luke 1. I love the story of, is it Zechariah, who loses his voice? Just the contrast between Zechariah and Mary, who are both visited by angels. And Zechariah is the one who has all the learning. He's the super spiritual, religious guy. And they both respond to the angel with a question
Yeah.
of like, how could this be?
Right.
But the heart behind that question
Mm-hmm.
is vastly different, and God treats them both completely differently.
Mm-hmm.
And Mary, who is this small girl,
Mm-hmm.
is like completely humble, and just the picture of Mary
Mm-hmm.
and her response to God's call,
Mm-hmm.
and then her Magnificat that happens after.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess I would just encourage people to really just sit in that portion of scripture during that time,
Mm-hmm.
because it's really beautiful and it's really impactful.
Yeah. Yeah. In case you listened to our Catholicism episode on Mary and thought that we hate Mary, we don't love Mary.
I tried to make a point.
Yeah.
I love Mary.
Yeah. We absolutely think she is an incredible picture of faith and trust in the Lord.
And has been very impactful in my life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Her story is incredible. So to separate out the Catholicism stuff with Mary and just look at her story for what it is.
Look at all the details that we do know about her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then, like, maybe one of the craziest parts of the whole story is that Jesus was born in a stable.
Right.
Like, we have had 3 children, and they were all born in a hospital with gadgets and gizmos and heart monitors and tons of nurses and blankets, and everything is sterile. And even then, it's like a wild ride.
Yeah.
To think that Mary and Joseph were born, like, not Mary and Joseph, that Jesus was born, and it was just Mary and Joseph there.
Yeah.
And Mary's never had a baby. Joseph's never had a baby. It's like, how do they even know what to do?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you don't know.
Yeah.
She could have attended many births in her time or
maybe.
something.
But
in
even,
her life.
like, likely she's like a 12, 13, 14-year-old girl.
Right.
So it's like, even if she had,
Yeah.
it's like, can you imagine a 14-year-old girl now giving birth?
It's crazy.
It's crazy. And so to think that the creator of the universe would come into the world in such a humble way, but also into like a dangerous way.
Yeah.
Like if you think about how many women, at least for sure in that time, would have died giving birth, how many babies would have died. There's no
soap.
There's no soap. There's no running water.
There's no sterile towels
There's-
to wrap the baby in.
And then like Mary learning how to breastfeed in a stable with animals.
Yeah.
It's like, it's crazy.
It is quite shocking to think about.
Yeah. Yeah. So to contrast the way that Christ came into the world the first time, thinking about like how crazy that was in one sense, that he would come into the world that way.
Mm-hmm.
Think about what it's going to be like the next time.
Mm-hmm.
There's no worry about when Jesus comes in the next time if he's going to make it out alive.
Yeah. And he's not helpless.
He's not helpless.
In any sense of the word.
No.
He's in complete control.
Yeah. So if Christ's humility is if Christ's first arrival is a picture of humility and helplessness, we contrast it with that Christ's second arrival will be the exact opposite.
Mm-hmm.
That there is no question about who's in charge and who's the king and who's the Lord of Lords.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So one of the ways that we can help better prepare ourselves for Christmas. I think another thing that we're trying to do is to scale back on the secular materialism part of Christmas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this has kind of been you pulling me, kicking and screaming a little bit. Because don't get me wrong, I love the gift giving. I love the material part of it. I think that's really fun.
Yeah.
And can be really just like meaningful with your family and friends.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, why don't you tell us why?
I mean, as somebody who struggles with materialism,
right,
this is a way that I need to like untangle my heart from the expectation of Christmas being just about what am I going to get.
Right, totally.
And it's a little bit sad and depressing that as like a father of 3, like I have my own house, I can kind of like buy whatever I want within reason, that I would still be expectant for Christmas for what I might get.
But you love gifts.
I do love gifts. And so I just think that is a bit of a sad reflection of my heart that's what I'm looking forward to.
Mm-hmm.
And so reshifting my focus to the arrival of Christ the second time, scaling back on gift giving.
Yeah, very minimal gift giving.
Yeah, it's just a way that I'm trying to make Christmas
reprioritize.
Yeah, reprioritize. Yeah. And so with this, like, we're actually trying to scale up actually giving on Resurrection Sunday, at least for our kids.
Giving gifts
to remind ourselves, remind our kids. Hopefully they're pretty young, so they don't know what's happening. But like, in one sense, the greatest gift is not his arrival, it's our salvation that is accomplished by Christ on the cross. Now, obviously, his arrival as a baby is required. So it's all tied together. But to speak about the greatest gift of Jesus's arrival as a baby, I think maybe misses the point a little bit.
Right. But I think the idea is that God gave us the gift of the Messiah.
Yes.
Like, he was given as a gift to us.
Yeah.
And obviously, the greatest gift that he gave us was salvation and his sacrifice. But he himself was given as a gift to us.
Yes. I am just swinging way too far to the side. And so, yeah, I know what I'm doing.
It's both.
It's absolutely both. Yeah. I mean, and then, okay, so a couple more practical things that we can do. Read some sort of Christmas devotional. Read the Christmas story a couple times before Christmas morning.
And like I said, either like Luke 1, 2, and 3. Either read it over and over and over again, or just read it really slowly. Over multiple weeks even. To get really familiar with it and think about it.
Yeah. There are honestly like a million Christian devotionals out there, Christmas devotionals out there. And I'm not going to diss any of them. Do something. Do something to read and prepare and slow down a bit in this season. And then finally, I'm going to say, invite somebody to church. Invite somebody to Christmas Eve service. I think you would be surprised that of all of the things people will actually probably say yes to, it might be coming to a Christmas Eve service. I've actually had relatively good success.
We've had some surprise visitors on Christmas Eve.
Yeah. It's rather innocuous. It's kind of cultural to go to Christmas on Christmas Eve. It's going to go to church on Christmas Eve. So again, if Christ's arrival is a great and an incredible gift, it's a gift to us personally, because we as Christians know it was a gift given to us. Share that gift with somebody who needs the good news of Christ,
right? And
find a whole new level of meaning this Christmas season, as you may potentially watch somebody discover the good news of Jesus for the first time.
Right. And if you are able, have Christmas Day, Christmas dinner be a place where different people are welcome.
Yeah.
Those same people can find a home with you.
For sure. Because I mean, at least for us, we have too many options.
Yes.
Right. Our families are too good. It's like, we're like, do we go to this great family for Christmas or do we go to this great family for Christmas? That's an incredible blessing, but it is not everybody's story. And it's not even necessarily that people have to be like rock bottom. It's like, we live in a city where a lot of people move for work. And so people might not have any family here.
Right.
Not that they've like made poor life choices or they've had people die or whatever. So invite somebody to spend Christmas morning or Christmas dinner with you or Christmas Eve. Break out of like, we just got to do this by our family, by ourselves, because that's what's the most special. Invite somebody you wouldn't normally have and share the joy of Christmas with somebody outside of your family.
It can be hard.
Yeah.
It's the hospitality thing.
For sure.
It's like,
it will be hard.
It's stretching.
Right.
It's like, yeah, it would be a lot nicer to just spend this day with the people I'm most comfortable with.
Yeah. And not have to like host but
right. But
again, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
Is the goal to be comfortable and just spend it with the people that we know and love, or is the goal to be the hands and feet of Jesus and to bring the good news of the gospel wherever we go?
Right.
Yeah. And I think bringing it wherever we go often looks like bringing people into our homes. So, yeah. Anything else?
Nope. I love Christmas. Now I'm getting
Yeah.
excited.
Getting excited. I am very excited.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Our oldest child, I don't even know how he has picked up on Christmas, but he's been looking at different things for weeks now.
Yeah.
Being like, that's what I want for Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this is what I want for Christmas. I'm like, how do you even know to ask for things for Christmas?
You see, and it's, well, I mean, this is again, it's like proving my point. It starts so early.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Already a 3.5-year-old.
Yeah.
What he knows about Christmas is that he's going to get something.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think if that's the default of a 4-year-old or
Right.
3.5-year-old, we have to fight really hard to like
Mm-hmm.
keep Christmas about what Christmas actually is.
It's pretty cute though.
It is pretty cute. It's crazy what he asks for.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have asked him, would you rather this or would you rather this?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, football helmet.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you going to do with a football helmet?
Seriously.
Okay. All right. Let's wrap this up.
Mm-hmm.
You want to list your favorite Christmas carols?
Top is Hark the Herald. That's my fave.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's like one of the most common, but if you pay attention to the words,
It's beautiful.
it's quite beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I love "O Little Town of Bethlehem." That's like, I don't know is that a deep cut these days?
I don't know.
It was fairly common in my family, but it's beautiful. I love "O Come, O Come, Emmanuel."
Yep.
You like "Joy to the World"?
I love Joy to the World. Joy to the World's my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
I'll fight anybody on that. But it's like the greatest Christmas song.
It is. It's great.
It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It's very beautiful. What else do I like? "Oh Come All Ye Faithful."
Mm-hmm.
I love "Come Thou Long Expected Jesus."
Mm-hmm.
What are some of the older deep cuts? Trying to think. Okay, maybe some hot takes. "Silent Night."
I know.
Pass.
I also will pass. I don't love Silent Night.
No. Okay, one, and we talked about this on like our worship song. It's really hard to sing.
It is. It's hard to sing.
So hard to sing.
It's hard to. Well, it's impossible to pick in a key that like most people can sing.
Even you as the leader, it's like impossible.
It's difficult.
Yeah.
That's the same with I love. Oh, what's the? "Oh Come All Ye Faithful"? No. "Oh Holy Night."
"Oh Holy Night."
Love "Oh Holy Night."
See, "Oh Holy Night's" a bit of a pass for me too.
But also, again, the words are fantastic. So hard to sing.
Yeah.
So hard to lead.
Yeah.
It's like, no.
Okay,
sorry.
so this is my other beef about Christmas. Is like when you change the melody of a Christmas song and then lead it in a church service.
Oh, kill me now.
It's like, you know
what is the point? This is also going back to our worship episode. It's like, what is the point of you being up there right now? Right now, it is for you to show us how impressive you are.
Yeah.
You're not trying to lead us all into a song that we can all sing together and worship together.
Yeah.
You're trying to show how awesome you are.
Yep. Totally.
And that's going to be a big no for me.
It's going to be a no for me, dog.
Mm-hmm.
And then the awkwardness of like when you change the melody or the words and then nobody follows along.
People are starting to sing what they know, but it's off from what you're singing on stage because you decided to go, I don't know. It's like,
no.
What's the point of this?
Not, Just sing it.
Can we all just sing carols that are 500 years old?
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Okay, another weird deep cut I didn't like before, but then Travis, one of our music leaders, sings it all the time. "God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen."
Oh, great.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it now. Didn't love it when he
good.
first sang it. I was like, what is this? And now I love it.
Yeah.
Gonna be a pass for me, "Away in a Manger."
I like "Away in a Manger."
It's gonna be a pass for me.
Also because, you don't like pentatonics. Pentatonics.
Don't get me started on pentatonics.
Pentatonics does "Away in a Manger" so beautiful.
Pentatonics ruins Christmas music.
We don't need to fight about it here.
No. Okay. We won't fight about it here. Any last ones? Okay. So this isn't traditionally a Christmas carol. What's the New Year's song?
Auld Lang Syne.
Auld Lang Syne. King's Kaleidoscope rewrote words to Auld Lang Syne. And it's called All Glory Be to Christ. And it has become a tradition at our church to sing that as the last song that we sing. And I love it. It's one of my favorite Christmas traditions.
It is good. It's very good.
Yeah. So if you've never heard it, All Glory Be to Christ, King's Kaleidoscope, it's great.
It'll make you weep.
On Christmas...
Hopefully. Yes.
The Christmas Eve service,
when we're all singing it
a cappella, I can just look out and see people crying. Yeah. It's beautiful. Yeah, it's beautiful. Okay, all right, let's wrap this up. Helpful resources. Do you want to mention your
just shout out to Wes Huff. YouTube video, Christmas Isn't Pagan and Here's Why, for more details than I gave.
Yeah, Wes Huff is great. I am reading this book. It's a devotional, The Advent of Glory by R.C. Sproul. 24 very short devotionals for Christmas. I've already started it because I know I won't be able to do 24 in 24 days. It's great. It's great.
Great.
Love it.
I know that. Who else? John Piper has
John Piper's got a great one.
Advent thing.
Yeah.
I'm sure you could find ones online.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Literally just do anything. That's my suggestion.
Okay, not anything.
Okay, maybe not anything, but like do something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to finish off actually with a prayer from this book, The Advent of Glory, by Rosemary Jensen, who I do not know who that is, but this prayer is quite beautiful. Okay, a prayer for today. Dear Lord, our sovereign God, you chose the day that we now call the first Christmas day before the foundation of the world. You knew how many hours each of your children would have to use for your glory. Forgive me for wasting so much time in the past year and for not using all my hours in ways that honored you. Please help me to use these days before Christmas to honor you by preparing for your return, even as I prepare to celebrate your birth. I thank you for my birth too, and for my second birth, which took place by your grace through faith in you. For Christmas morning, I pray that my greatest joy will be to wake up knowing that you were born in time and space as the God-man for me and for others who believe in you as Lord and Savior. In your name, amen.
Amen.
Amen. Okay, well, that was Theology. We are the G's. You can find out more about our podcast at theology.ca. Follow us on Instagram at Theology Podcast and send us your questions to questions@theology.ca. The grace of our Lord Jesus Christ and the love of God and the fellowship of the Holy Spirit be with you all. Amen.
Amen.